ate breakfast. I have my backpack ready. I put it on. I packed really well. I haven't packed a backpack in a while. I guess it's not something you forget, just like riding a bike. And I'm going to throw my trash out, empty my fridge, and then get some ice for my cooler. I don't want my stuff to go bad while I'm gone on a 4-day backpacking trip. So I barely just started this trail and weather is rolling in. Okay, yeah, we'll see how this goes. There's a waterfall over there. So I had to walk all the way down there. That's my first river crossing, White River, and to find a safe crossing. But I couldn't find this post. I knew the trail was somewhere up here. I just couldn't find it, so I didn't want to get too off trail. If you find this white post, you're good. Whew. It's so beautiful. So I just crossed that river. Right there. There are a lot of water refill areas and beautiful streams and little waterfalls like this. Why does this meal, where is it at? Why does this meal literally take 15 minutes to be ready? I already did 3 big river crossings. The last one I crossed, I can't remember, I'd have to look tomorrow. My feet, my ankles got wet. So I walked for a few miles in wet socks and boots. My boots are still soaked and muddy. So yeah, I'm just walking around in my socks. Luckily I brought 3 pairs of socks. And I'm starving. I actually didn't even really eat. I hiked 8, almost 9 miles. I had a few snacks, but I didn't actually eat like a big snack. I just did this. Don't ask me how. Yeah, that's what I did. It's stuck. I can't, I'm gonna have to cut it. I ate my dinner. I'm in my tent. I don't know if you can see my... It's not really cold. I anticipate it to drop to 20 degrees tonight. I got dirt in my tent, but that's to be expected from my socks. I was walking around in them. And I hung my bag of food and lotion. No, I don't even have lotion actually. Sunscreen and antibacterial soap and wilderness wash and bath wipes. I hung that on a fallen tree trunk. It's kind of hanging over the riverbank. And I am camped by the river, which is great. It's going to be an easy water refill water source. So I am just going to write my journal and hopefully hold my pee as long as possible so I don't have to keep going in and out, because that I do have that problem. Yeah, so this is day 1 of Timberline Trail. I think good night. I found a spider in my sleeping bag. As long as it didn't bite me, I'm cool. I'm cool. I just don't want to become paralyzed like 30 minutes from now or be dead. Day 2. I got up around 6. I woke up at 3 actually. Forced myself to go back to sleep. And I'm hiking to Cloud Cap. I stopped at this storm shelter right here. As somebody made a heart. It also looks like the summit of Hood is experiencing some weather. My boots are still wet from this morning. but I'm lucky I bought 3 pairs of socks. They are drying up from the heat of my feet moving. And I had my first river crossing immediately after I got out of camp, and it was a little difficult for me to find the trail. Yeah, so the river crossings are proving to be, 2 of them have been quite challenging. Not only to find a safe crossing, but to reorient myself towards the trail again. So those are some challenges that I've had to overcome. It is still a beautiful day. I'm hot from just carrying my pack, and I didn't even care about my pack at this point. I don't have the same neatness and compactness that I had when I first started, because I don't even care right now. So I just lost visibility. At least the trail is well defined. I saw the storm cloud rolling in. I thought I might hit it, and here it is. So I'm pointing right now towards where the mountain is, Mount Hood, and yeah. If it rains, I have a rain jacket. I am not cold at all. I am working. I had to climb up this steep ridge. So I'm just gonna keep moving to stay warm. If it rains, I'll put out my jackets. And this part of the hike was a different landscape of terrain. It was beautiful. I just passed Gnarled Ridge. Haven't run to a water source like I've been running into, but I have plenty of water. So, and there's a marker here. So I'm supposed to do 12 miles today, and I think I'm at mile 5. After that climb through the forest, I had some lunch, creme brulee, my favorite, and this stretch is relatively flat, and there's lots of posts to mark the trail, which is a little weird because this part of the trail isn't confusing like it was a little bit back there. And the fog seems to be clearing to my right. So definitely seems like the summit's getting something up there, which I hope is snow. I mean, not like I can do anything about it right now anyways. So yeah, I am feeling better. I got a cramp a little bit in my left leg, and then my pelvic bone started to feel weird. So I rested for a little bit, and I had a little bit of cell phone service there, so I checked in with Scott, Maria, and Danielle. So they know where I'm at in case I fall or die or something. Anyways, yeah, it's beautiful. Just the scenery and the views are just amazing. I love it so much. Therapy for the soul. I just passed Cloud Cap Campground, and as you can see, I'm in a forest of burned and down trees from, maybe was it last year's fire? There's a lot of downed trees on the trail overall. I'm being short with short legs. I'm having to find a way over them, or go down and around them, or crawl under them, because I don't want to keep taking my pack on and off. Okay, I'm at Elliott Creek. This crossing's pretty scary. There's a waterfall up ahead. There's that paracord, but it's apparently way steep. These guys watched me cross. They were going to cross on the log, and apparently they're not. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure it's because they're so big. I mean, they're not like fat big, they're just big guys. So I guess they don't want to cross the log for whatever reason. It is kind of scary. I had to crawl my hands, I had to shimmy on my butt and then crawl my hands on my knees, and I gave my poles to that guy. It was cold last night, but I was warm. Look at my face. My face is dirty. It's day 3 of the Timberline backpacking trip. And I'm going to enjoy that. I met some backpackers last night. And we're all in the same campground. Possibly found someone to hike the PCT with too. Good morning. It's beautiful. There's Mount Hood. My next big river crossing, I like being above it so I can see possible areas where I can cross safely. And I'm already seeing a few, so I'm not as concerned with this crossing as I have been with the others. That river crossing was so much easier than all the other ones I've done. I didn't have to walk up and down looking for a safe area to cross. I didn't have to renegotiate the trail. I didn't get wet or fall. I'm thankful for that river crossing. Whew. So the trail is destroyed at Yoakum Ridge, so there's a reroute. You could, and it's kind of raining. Now I'm on the PCT. Well, the water stashes are empty. But look what somebody left for the hikers. A bunch of beer. I'm so tired of crossing rivers, and all my socks are wet. My boots are wet. They're finally drying. My feet are wet again. My boots are wet. Lunch. This is my last day. I'm doing 20 miles today. This is so mean. I'm like under 10 miles. I'm not that far. And I've been climbing up. And every time I think I can't go any higher, I go higher. I'm so sick of these logs and tree trunks that I have to climb or duck under. I'm so sick of them. I've been climbing for like 4 or 5 miles, but the view. I'm almost done. I'm doing 20 today. That's why these last miles up It just keeps going up, it won't stop. That's why they suck so bad. And I'm missing the buffet. So it's not even, I don't even care. I just want to stop climbing. So somebody just told me I have more than 7 miles to go. So that's way more than 20 miles. But look, I have found huckleberries. 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 Man, I'm a sight to see.